Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor. Alright, I asked in the comments about these little canals and how we can make them actually fit in a little bit better. Cumbrian Reaver, I believe that's the way it's pronounced, I'm sorry if it's not, and Netty G both had ideas. I think one of them is kind of born out of this thing here where you can see it kind of coming out of rocks. So you could kind of have it going into the rocks and have like a mini oasis almost and make it look like it's coming from there, which I thought is actually quite a cool idea. And I don't know if... where is it? Do we have a pile of coke? What's that? No. Okay, we don't have any pile of rocks as such, so I can't place these rocks unfortunately. So I'd have to use it in a position where the rocks already were, but I think Nettie mentioned the ghost rock, so we could use some of these to make our own kind of source of water, which is cool. Reaver suggested the the water towers I had here originally, and to have them kind of just feeding actually directly into it. I was going to put it into the end piece, but I don't think it's going to quite line up. No. But we can kind of position it along the end, can't we? Something like that. I'm not going to go crazy with this stuff anyway. It's just nice to have a little bit of water here and there. Just to make it feel right, I suppose. Where is the canal? I forgot where it was now. Here we are. Make that a little bit longer, I think. We'll probably put one on the other side as well. Or we could just put a couple next to each other. As I said, I like the idea that that would go underneath. I've seen a lot of that in some of the older English towns where you'll see a river and it just suddenly disappears under the road and comes back out without any kind of bridge. So I know those sorts of things are possible. Right, we need to finish off some of the little bits of decoration in these areas. What we got here? Is this just fruit? Okay, so we've got food. So what kind of things do we have in here? Now we have lots of ghost items for various things. There is one for farm. I could kind of do what I've done here. Now this will grow, I think, wheat once we have the actual resource. So I might do the same again. Let's kind of figure this one out. So if we remove some of these. Yep, I think it's about there. And, well, we've got two options. We can either go with the roads we've got here, which I might go with this one, instead of using the square, and then we'll do our usual thing of just kind of outlining. Looks better there. Need to keep my eye on those traders because they're going to be bringing our coffee soon, so I'll pause the game just a moment. Just in case, because I don't know which trader that is. There we go. Ah, we need some of these, don't we? Stop the press. You stay there. We need 8, okay? So we'll take 8 of those. Oops. Wait, we're going the wrong way. Overpaying by 152. So how many was in there? Was it 20? It might be more like 17. Oh, that'll do. That'll do nicely. So we'll take those. That will get that up and running. Fantastic. I know I've kind of left some of these areas at the moment. I am really kind of engrossed in this area, but my kind of thought process is working quite well with this area at the moment, so we shall stick with it. While my brain works anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, I kind of like that one. So in this one, we shall plant some different things. That's fruits and things like that, isn't it? So, where are we? Pitchfork, there we go. Yeah, I think I did like barley or something in. Actually, we have barley, but we have something growing in it. I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's why we didn't put road in there. Now I remember. Okay, let's remove that. Let's go with these wonderful squares that we have. And put them in. As soon as that road is gone, we'll be able to work with that. I'm pretty sure there is a cart. Now the only thing is we have to be very careful with these now because they won't actually place where I'm used to having them. Because they're not ghost objects, they won't go at the side because of the way this new fence works, but that's fine. I could use one of the smaller ones maybe, because I haven't used them much recently. Let's have a look, what have we got in here? I might actually put, where does it go? That one. I might actually put this one in here as well. Maybe at the, kind of at the side of this field. It's almost tempting to put a donkey in front of that and see if it'll fit. So you can imagine a donkey pulling it along. Here we go. I put this. Decisions. Yeah, we'll chuck it around the side like we did with the other one. And over here we've put all our grass in. I've put some, it's leaves really, but I've put something in here because there's water here and you can see it's meant to have horses tied up. But I'm thinking, do we have our camels here? Because let's face it, if you're going through the desert you wouldn't be riding a horse. So let's, oh, I think we can probably get away with placing, I don't mind it being on the path a little bit. I think that fits there quite well. And oh, that one's being slightly awkward. Let's, yeah. That's brilliant. I think that works quite well. I'm really happy with that. What have we got? Beef? Oh, we don't want animals. We want seeds. Come on. I think the greenhouse you can get provides with seeds as well. Huh? I'm not too sure about that. We're going here. Oh, I've got plenty of food. This is fantastic. It means I'm not going to have to expand my food production too much. More the actual economy. So, right, so we got our our camels in there. The thing is deciding what we're going to put in here. Now, as you can see, I've put the grass squares in, but yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to put in there yet. I think we can use the fence in here, can't we? Oh no. Oh, this is roads, that's why. But we can outline it if we wanted to. I remember John said in the previous series, I think it was now, that these kind of look like curb edges as well. But I think they just fit in certain places, they just look right. I think, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's have a... You can step over them, but I was thinking of putting tables and chairs, but I might build some kind of lush gardens. So that'll go over the top. Let's just have a quick fiddle with this. And then I've got a lot of trees to go and chop in the forest. Oh my goodness, it's quite frightening. I don't know if you've watched episode 1 of The Forest yet, but I've placed down some schematics. Actually, I've only placed one in the thing you've seen for like a foundation. Since then, I've relaid the foundation to make it look a little bit better. But I just started to put some stairs down the side of the cliff face, and it's coming up with like hundreds of logs. It's like, oh my god, how many trees am I going to have to fell to do that? But I will put the kettle on, get myself some biscuits, and I will chop away, I think. There we go. I think that one is slightly off, but I'm okay with that. So I guess, what do we put in here? Well, it's going to have to be something ghost because it's roads. So we've got all manner of... Well, we're in winter, so it's probably a bad time to look anyway, yeah. I'm thinking about street lights as well. So I think that bugs me with these, again, much like the original fences, they tend to want to sit in the middle of a road. Can we rotate them a little bit? There we can. Okay. I think we're going to go with a posher one. I haven't got the oil for these yet, but I do have whale blubber, so maybe we need to work on that. Right, I'm going to have to have a think about those, where I'm going to put them. Because I don't like the idea of them just being slap bang in the middle of a square, so we'll have a think about that. Trees, we can't, well, we could do, but the weather's just not great for it. It's winter. Right, how does this look? Doesn't look too shabby, I don't think. I think we can get away with that quite comfortably. We need to remove that rock from here though. Or we could do what Nettie said. We'll actually use the in-game rocks here a little bit. Let's bring this back to about there. And we'll go into the rocks and we'll see what it looks like. How are we doing over here? Okay, we've got our little cart, we've got our Alsatian here. Probably a few more things I can add to these yet. I'm not 100% sure what yet. That's meat. So this is our meat and huts shop. That's brilliant. It's genius. I don't know if we've got a textile cart, so I can't remember. Let's have a look. No, they're not like the little ones. Is that a pig? I think it is, isn't it? We could just go with a generic empty cart in here. We've got anything in here that actually resembles, we've got feathers. Could look like wool, to be honest, before it's been weaved. So we might actually use that. I think we might. And I don't too much mind the way that looks. Let's have a... I've got to be very careful where we place these because it doesn't always work the way you want it to. We'll go like that. Excellent. Again, we're only placing some little things down at the moment just while I get a feel for what I want to kind of eventually finish up with in here. I could have swore there was tools in here at one point. Maybe there's not anymore. Well, that sucks a little bit. Okay, what have we got over here? We don't need any of those, thank you. What was the other trader? What we need is the person that makes the lamps, or the oil for the lamps. That's going to be under one of these, isn't it? Okay, let me double check. I'm sure that this chap over here doesn't make them. Well, that's kind of boggled my mind a little bit. I can't remember which building does it. Cooper, that's boxes, isn't it? Yep. Johnny we don't need. Potter we don't need. Statue carver. Weavers. Oh wow, wow. That is a nice model. I've never seen that before. Why have I never seen that before? I think that looks really nice. Not that we're in the industry of actually making any kind of cotton and stuff. I really like that model though. We're going to have to find a place for that at some point. Ropery. Tannery. Okay, where is it? It's not going to be under food, surely. But it's none of those. It's the oil press. It is an oil press. There we go. We get there in the end. I know some of you would have been screaming at the screen. Right. We could probably get away with this over here. It's a shame they can't replace the generic animals, because it wouldn't be deer, it would be camel, wouldn't it? I reckon we go with there. So that will allow us to build lights. We do need a bakery as well at some point. I do quite enjoy those. Now what we do need is so no cotton, flax, tobacco should be grown in this field to avoid using the town's food limit. Uses dry goods. Now is coffee, I think it's classed as a luxury, isn't it? Yeah. But will the field it goes into need to be a plantation or a crop field? I'm going to venture a guess that I'll get away with a plantation. But what we need first is a stockpile. We were going to build like those plantations over here, so coffee, tobacco, and anything to do with the pub and things like that. So I think if we just chuck it somewhere like here, don't want it too big, do nicely. And as they start to remove everything from here, we can get everything in that we want. I'm pretty sure I can get away with a plantation. We might even put some houses over here as well. We might even still go with that irrigation idea. 10 by 20. There we go. And now, the good thing is, and not that I ever mattered with these, because you can always put them next to each other, but when we're doing the orchards, we can place them right next to each other and not have to worry too much about the way the game deals with things. Was it 10 by 20? It was, wasn't it? Pandabby dozy. 10 by 20. There we go, and one last one. So I'm thinking here tobacco and that sort of stuff. Should work quite nicely. Here we go. Oh, what are you doing? I don't want any animals. God's sake. Give me the seeds. I could probably do with another road coming through here. This poor chap's going to walk all that distance across the baking desert. Could do doing a little bit more work over here as well. We've got the new fence we can put in. It's almost done. It just needs a few final tweaks. I think we're definitely getting there. I don't know if I should double this road up a little bit. I'll leave it as is. I might leave it as is. Put some bushes along there. Oh, we're in spring. Where's the plants? Let's have a quick look. Let's see what we can do. So we got these bushy type of plants. Those are a little bit more colourful now, I think. Okay. I think, therefore I am. We might go with, I've got to use something different. I always tend to use the same things. I'm thinking of the red, it looks like roses. Is it roses? Doesn't say. Quite big though, that's the only thing. Quite like that too, it's very subtle. I think we'll use this one in combination with the roses. Where has it gone? See what that looks like first. Because I think if you have all red roses going around, it will just be a little bit too much. I think we should chuck a road up here as well. That's Sandstone Road. Let's go to there. Now that is built straight away anyway, and we may as well just surround this place. we go. Just realised I think I'm on ×2. Yeah, it is rather. I thought it was rather slow. There we are. A little bit more speed. Come on, build this other bush so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that's better. It just evens it out a little bit, because the roses can be quite bright. Although, I wonder if, is it the last one? No, it's this one. Let's put these in first. I think we've just stumbled upon something there. Let's get a couple more of these in. Look at all those people running along with that wood. I think if, there we go. Right, we've almost got a row. Where's the roses? Yeah, we can kind of sneak them in amongst it like this. I think that'll look quite cool. And that might give an option for some other different colours. That one will be completely hidden. What else have we got? These are slightly taller as well, so probably squeeze them in. Oh, that looks much better. It just tones them down ever so slightly. So we could, where's the roses? We could almost put them in the whole way around now, without it looking just that little bit too much. I don't mind on the corners. It just breaks it up. Because that bush on its own does look a little bit harsh, I think. Yeah. I quite like that. I think it just a little, it is a lot more subtle. You can even put, because of that, put my there's the old teeth in the wrong place again. We can even put some of the other ones in, because you can just keep placing these things on top of each other, so you get a nice mixture of colours. We've already got the rose bush in there. I don't think that one would quite work. The trees actually look like they're alive. They look like they're breathing. That's really weird. It does look alive. Could have a bit of yellow in there if I wanted. A bit of pink. I'm going to have to play around with that, I think. Do we go with some of these yucca trees, I think? I think they're worth a go, aren't they? Let's put those in. Can chuck potentially a banana. Is it a banana tree? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Or do we go with some palm trees? I think we might go with palm trees. I'm really in love with this tree, as strange as that sounds. I think we'd be better off with some palms. Those, ooh, that's a few too many yuccas, I think. Rid of that one. That one. And that one. Right. I don't know if we go with the tall trees or Let's see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure how it'll look. I do quite like the banana tree though. I'll have to find a home for that. Wow, there we go again, it's not flat in the land. How bizarre. It should have flattened the land really, shouldn't it? But it's not, there's a little lump in there. And the same here, it's got a bit of a divot. Oh, never mind. Barley and lettuce. To be honest, I should have barley growing on one of these fields if I've not already done it. Because if the barley's going into the food, it's not actually a correct representation of the food we have. Oh, hello. What do we have in here? Oh, did I already... No, I didn't buy the seeds, did I? Wait. Let's check. Maybe I did. Peach, plum, grapes, orange, lettuce, barley. Okay, I got some stuff. I could buy some strawberries. Tobacco seeds. Excellent. Did we have orange? Yeah. Watermelon. Okay, we've not got everything that we actually wanted, but if we can afford it, how many is that worth? Okay. 800, let's do 800 barley, because that's nice, easy. So we got some tobacco. Brilliant. So we can start that going, hopefully. Tobacco, it's got a little green square around it, so we know which ones we can put in here. Let's just put one person. There we go. We might do 2 fields of that. I don't know actually how much you need. Can't say I've ever grown it before. Maybe I have and just forgotten. How's this looking? Oh, the doesn't look so pretty once the plants die, does it? I think that looks okay though. I might put some other things inside here. But I'm quite happy the way that looks. And I think on that note, I'm going to leave this episode right here. So until next time, as always, take care.